Hi guys, so I want to talk about A Storm of Swords. I just finished reading it, and honestly, I tried to make this vlog earlier, but I couldn't, condense my thoughts into like one coherent, time-efficient video. So it's been a few days. Hopefully, enough time has passed so I can, be coherent. So this video is going to contain spoilers. So up into this book, which is the third book in the series, The Red Wedding. The Red Wedding. Let me just say, I was heartbroken by it. I was taken aback by it. Like, I didn't expect it to happen to the Starks. I actually thought it was going to be the wedding between Joffrey and Marjorie, that this red wedding was going to occur. I had seen so many text posts about it on Tumblr, like, oh, the red wedding, and just really sad reaction gifts or whatever, and I was just like, what is it? Like, when can I expect it? And I actually asked the question on Tumblr, and someone told me that it would happen like 100 pages later than it actually happened in the book. So I was totally expecting it to happen with Joffrey and Marjorie, because it was happening towards the end of the book. So I was like, oh, that's going to be the big climax, and I thought it was going to be, basically Tyrion making some scheme to embarrass Joffrey, or Joffrey maybe, I don't know, killing a bunch of people, I don't know, making a big spectacle of, for his wedding to exhibit his power before Marjorie and the Tyrells or whatever. But I do not expect the bloodbath that was the Red Wedding. Let me just say, I knew it came over me, like, when I read that Robb betrayed his honor by marrying another girl, when he had promised to marry a Frey girl. I knew that decision was going to be a horrible one for him. I didn't expect it to be, like, to result in his death and his mother's death, and but I thought Arya's death afterward. But I didn't think that he deserved to die. And it wasn't even that I loved his character, because I didn't. I thought he was just one of those periphery characters that was likable, but not, I was in love with him, like, how I love Dany, or how I love Arya, or, Tyrion, or whatever. I just liked him, and I didn't think that he deserved to die. He did his best with what he was given, and he didn't betray his honor for, something frivolous. He deflowered a maiden, so he had to marry her. Like, that was just what was right. So, the fucking phrase overreacted a lot. And with Catelyn, like, I didn't love her character either. Actually, I was always reading her character with a bit of, like, wariness, because of, how she treated Jon in the first book. It's not his fault that he was a bastard, and it's not his fault that Ned decided to bring him to Winterfell. So she shouldn't take out her resentment and her anger on Jon. That's for Ned. He did that. So I always read her character, her parts with, a little, like, I'm not gonna, like, try and like this character too much. But how she died was just gruesome. And with Arya getting to the door, and I just felt so bad for her, because she was finally going home. She was finally going to be reunited with her mother and with her brother. and she deserved it. She's been through hell and back, you know? She's faced death so many times, and she's done so much too. I'm getting emotional. She's done so much to just survive. Like, she deserved her homecoming. And she's at the door, and the hound threw his axe, and I thought that he killed her. And I was devastated. I was through, 200% through with the books after that. And I had to read ahead because I couldn't accept that, you know, she died too. Like, I couldn't. So when I skipped ahead a little bit and I saw like her chapter come up again, I was just like, oh my god, thank you at least for that. But yeah, the Red Wedding was insane, and its repercussions were insane as well. Yeah, so that was that. And I also wanted to talk about how I just liked that at least John and Bran kind of sort of reconnected a bit through Samwell and through the wolf dreams. Like, at least they know that they're safe and they're alive, you know. And the end of the book with zombie Lady Caitlin, that was sick. I was just like, I just stared at my book and was just like blinking, like, what the hell? What did I just read? And I'm really excited for Feast of Crows. Actually started, I haven't gotten past the prologue yet, but I'm excited. I'm not so excited that Danny's not going to have a big part in this book, but I can't wait. So, yeah, bye.